Hey, hey. All right. We are live. I hope that you can all hear me. Give me a thumbs up or put something in the comments if you can hear me, if you can see me. We're going live on YouTube. We're going live in two different Facebook groups. And I am really excited to be here. My name is Bridget, and I am going to be doing this summer trend report. Now, you might think, oh my gosh, summer, it's halfway over. Well, yes, it is, but it was still a fun idea that I wanted to do because we still have some summer left. I'm sure many of you are still going on a summer vacation and you want to look your best for that. And it's just fun because some of these trends are going to be continuing into the fall too. So we are going to get started and talk about trends. I don't have too much makeup on now. My lips look very naked. I feel like crazy, like conscious of my lips because there's nothing on them, but we're going to put something on them in a minute. But welcome, welcome, everybody. This is an interactive conversation. Okay. I want to see your comments. I want to hear from you. So please tell me who you are and who is your beauty consultant. I will be able to see comments, but I might not be able to see who you are unless you give StreamYard permission to show your profile. But you can just comment away and let me know who you are and who your consultant is because I'm going to go through the list of comments and give some prizes away. Okay. So we are going to do this live now, but I know some of you are going to be watching the replay. So if you're watching replay now, just type in replay so that we know that you were still able to watch. I believe that your consultant will have a little extra discount for you, a shopping pass. And that's going to be for people that watch either the live or the replay and you make comments just so that we know that you are in here watching. Okay. So let's talk about some trends for 2022 for summer. I was looking through fashion magazines, I was looking through the internet, and I have been keeping my eye on the trends in the beauty world. And it's pretty interesting to see the different things that are kind of coming and going and just interesting on different faces on the runway, in magazines, in movies. Anybody who wants to tell me a trend that they have seen? Maybe you don't even realize it's a trend, but it's out there, and you've noticed that women are doing like certain things. If you want to put that in the comments, go ahead because we want to know what are the trends that you're seeing. I do see somebody says, "Okay, great, Chris is here, and she's a brand new consultant." Hey, Chris, thank you for being here. She is the team member of Heather Malloy. That's right. We are so excited. I hope Heather can jump on later too. Okay, so trends, if you know any, put it in the chat. I would love to see what you think the trends are for 2022. Well, what our job is the beauty consultant is to help you stay on trend. We want to teach you about the trends. Now, it's not something that you need to do all of these trends, but you may pick and choose some that you want to try and talk to your beauty consultant. If there is something that you see that you're like, I would like to learn how to do that technique. What's wonderful about Mary Kay is you get to try before you buy. You get to learn from us. We teach you. So, she would be more than happy to, take whatever you've seen here and help you make it a reality on your face. Okay. We want to help you practice and help you learn. What I learned about the trends is that there's actually two beauty looks that are kind of merging or existing together. It's not an either or. One trend is this natural, we call it the clean girl look. Okay. That is when you have minimal makeup, you have a glowing, dewy look to your skin, and it's just simple. It's just very natural. And that is definitely a trend. You've probably seen that in magazines. Sometimes it's like a very, very fresh face with just a little bit of like a bold lip. You may have seen that trend. But there's also a lot of kind of hot looks out there that are bold eyeshadows and bold cheek colors and bold lip colors. Maybe not all at once, right? But it's like these two opposing trends are working together in the market right now. So the good news is you can go either way. If you're an all natural girl and you like to just have that clean girl makeup look that is like a no makeup look, I didn't say no makeup, right? It is a makeup look, but it's just a very gentle, soft, natural look with dewy, glowy, kind of almost like a wet skin look. Okay, that's the trend. Or if you're more of a glam girl and you like to play with shadows and have fun pops of color on your lips, you're going to be on trend either way. Yay! That's great, isn't it? All right, so I'd love to see that in the comments. Do you think of yourself as more of the bold eyes, lips, or cheeks person, or are you more of the natural, glowy, clean girl look? Which do you gravitate towards? I would love to see it. I kind of do both. I like to do both. So it's kind of fun. I get to be on trend for both. Now, there are some trends that I was researching that you probably, well, I wouldn't say probably, but maybe not the best thing for you to do, especially as a more mature woman. I think of some of these as trends that you'd see on the runway or that you see teenagers trying. Of course, if you're young at heart and you want to try it, go for it, right? These are fun things that people are doing. So I'm going to pull up my little screen share here, and I want to show you one of the trends that maybe not super commonplace in the average household. One of them is this thing called a double eyeliner. I don't know if you've seen this out. I have seen it in some places where I've been and I've seen younger people, but you put an eyeliner on the bottom and on the top in a very more bold way. And then you can see the little crystals around her eyes. That is just like these little glittery pops of light that you can either apply with a makeup brush or with like little tiny press on, stick on glitter like gems. Okay, that's a trend. I just want to let you know of all the trends. Okay, and it might not be a trend for you, but it is a trend. Okay, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so this is this clean girl look. This is the natural makeup look. And I want to show you a couple Mary Kay products that could help you achieve the clean girl look. One of them is to have super clean skin, right? We want you to have soft, exfoliated, healthy skin because if you want that dewy, really glowy look to your skin, you've got to exfoliate it. So this is one of my favorite products to do that with. This is called the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. And it's a glycolic acid facial peel. You put it onto your clean skin. It looks just like this, but you rub it on, and I'll just do it like right here so you can see. It's basically clear. It has very light fragrance. It has a little bit of a tingle to it. You leave it on for 10 minutes and then you wash it off with a wet washcloth. And what this is doing is the glycolic acid is going into the skin and breaking down the bonds of the dead skin layers, and the plumper, softer, healthier skin is going to come forward. So it really helps to reduce lines and certainly improves the texture of the skin, reduces pores, and really helps give you that glowy look. So make sure if you like the clean girl look, you are using good exfoliation at least twice a week. You could also do something like a charcoal mask, a microdermabrasion. Just even our 4-in-1 cleanser has great exfoliation properties to it, but nothing is as intense as our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So if you want the best of the best and you have more mature skin or you want that healthy glow, then try the Revealing Radiance. Okay, so as far as taking it into the makeup world to achieve this look, I would recommend the CC cream. It is a very natural, easy way to apply product and even out your skin tone. And if you want a little extra dewiness to your foundation, you could either use your liquid foundation or your CC cream and mix it with a moisturizer. So it's best just to mix it on the back of your hand or within your fingers. And this is going to give my skin an even deeper kind of glow to it because I've added a little bit of extra hydration. And if your skin tends to be dry or if you've been out in the sun a lot, then probably that extra moisture is going to be exactly what your skin needs. Okay, so you can see there is just that little bit of shine on my skin, but it's so easy to match people with the CC cream, and it gives you that healthy look. So this is 22, and we can definitely help you find the right shade for you to start that clean girl makeup look. Now, the other thing that is a trend and also kind of goes along with this clean girl look is some contour. Because not really using a lot of color, but definitely contouring your face. So we're going to do a little bit of that with our contour brush. All right, this is our brush that we use for multiple different reasons. And I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to contour underneath my cheekbone right in here. And I'm going to contour up on my forehead up here. I'm going to soften up the edges around my forehead, bringing down the forehead. And I'm also going to contour along my cheekbone, my jawline, and underneath my chin. And I bring the color down like this. Now, using something creamy would also help you have a little bit more of a dewy look. And we do have our Endless Performance foundation that has a little bit more cream to it. This is more of a powder, but you blend it in with this brush so that you get some definition to the cheekbones and you get a warmed up kind of a bronzy look to your the edges around your forehead. And you want to make sure to kind of get it up into the hairline and also get it down on the jawline. So that just sort of warms up the face. And I like to add light and brightness in the middle of my face. So you could use our under eye corrector for the eye area in here and in here, because we need to have brightness in the inner corners. And you could use either your finger or a brush to pat this in, and you want to do it on your eyelids too, to brighten up under your eyelids. And this is going to kind of cancel out that purplish dark circle area that you have. And it really helps to make the eyes stand out. So basically, for that clean girl look, you're having a nice, soft, moisturized glow to your skin with the base. You're highlighting around the eyes and you're contouring in these areas right here. All right, so simple and easy, right? You could also go with another trend, and we're going to get to this in a minute. Let me see what the next trend is on our slide. Oh, we skipped to lips, but let me go to this one. So this is another trend, and I don't know if you've seen this, but this is the dewy cheek trend. Bold cheeks. Did you know that big, bold cheeks are in right now? And it's really kind of fun because Mary Kay came out with a great bunch of gel cheek colors that are going to help you achieve the look that you want. There's actually 4 colors. I just have 3 of them here right now. The 4th color is a little bit dark for me, so I don't usually use that one, but it's great for bronze skin. And if I wanted to have a bolder cheek look, okay, I could use this one. This one is called, I forget what it's called. Oh, Simply Rosy. Simply Rosy. Just put a little bit on your finger. And I like to kind of start down there on the sort of the temple area and just pat it down. Now, this is bold. So you only need the littlest bit. And you can use your cheek brush to pat it in. Or you can use your finger. And you just pat, pat, pat. And it gives you a dewy, kind of wet, moisturized glow to your skin. And you can kind of go into the apple of the cheek and just kind of brush it back. And there you have it. Isn't that pretty? But I told you, only use a little bit because look how much is still on my finger. Okay, let me show you a different color on the other side. There's another one that is a pretty color, but it's a little bit lighter. So if you like if you're more fair and you want something just super soft, you could go with this color. This one is the blushing pink. And again, let's see, little dots, okay? And I'll show you how to do it with your fingers. Again, clean girl look, Very soft, very natural, and patting is the technique that we want you to use to just give you a kind of a blurred, soft look to your cheeks. So you can see the difference. Which one do you like better? Would you like the softer, gentler color, or do you like a little bit of that bolder color? This is the trend, okay? So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's like fun to go ahead and, try something new. So another fun thing that you can do is put the gel lip color, the cheek color on your lips. It's a multi-use product. And what's really fun is you can take some and put it on your eyelids too, because these pinks and pastels are actually another trend. Pastel eye colors are very on trend. You could use the pink, you could use the peach, or the darker pink, and they would all be great on the lips and the cheeks. So I hope you like that trend. What do you think of the bold cheek trend? Let me see if I'm getting any comments here. Okay, so Christine says she likes the natural look and you like the soft pink. So this one, right? Okay. Well, I think most of us tend to go towards like the natural look, but that's why I like doing this. It's just kind of like giving you permission to try something that's a trend, but maybe tone it down to the place where you feel a little bit more comfortable with it. Okay, so let's see what other trends we are going to talk about. So let's talk about lips. So nude lips are definitely in, and also this very like wet look to the lips is really a hot thing. I'm going to show you some of our lip glosses in a minute. The other trend that is popular right now is called a blurred lip. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but the idea is that you would just take a lipstick and let me see if I can find one that's kind of in between. This is our Poetic Pink, and you're putting it on without a lip liner, and you're just kind of like smudging it a little bit. You can smudge it with your finger. You could smudge it with a brush and kind of brush it out, but it's like a soft look. You can also blot it with a tissue or your cloth, and then you put on more and you just kind of make the line soft. It almost looks, when I was researching this, it almost looks like you were sucking on like a juicy popsicle and your lips just got like stained. That's the look. That is the trend of the blurred lip. Who knew, right? But if you're not really into like that, like very precise, like lined lips, and it's like very harsh, that's not the trend anymore. So goodbye, harsh, like very dark lip liners, not in trend anymore. So don't do that, right? If you are doing that and you've always loved that look, maybe it's time to start trying something new like this blurred look. So, but nude lips are always in, and we do have some really great nude colors. If you are using a nude lipstick, you may want to line your lips. I think I had a nude lip liner, and this is not like a dark lip liner. This is called soft blush. It's very light. So you could put that one on first, just to give a little more definition. Put on a nude lipstick. This one is called, oh my gosh, can't remember what it's called, and I can never read these on the back. Oh, Better Than Bare. That's what it's called. Better Than Bare. And then the trend that's like really hot is the very wet look. Now you could just leave it with a moisturized lipstick, or you could take a lip gloss, and of course it's the trend is wet lips in any color, but this would be what it would look like with a nude. And this one is called Tawny Nude, and I love our unlimited hydrating lip glosses. And so a very glossy wet lip is the trend. So if you like that look, then yay, it's a good time to do it. Glossy lips are on trend. And with these, you're going to get a lot of great moisture. You have a whole variety of different colors, and we have many different nude colors. So if you're in a person who loves the nude lip, there's nude blush, there's soft nude, and there's tawny nude. So they're all going to give you that wet, glossy look that is super on trend. I think I had a picture of it. So let's see here. Yes. Oh, the other one that's really popular, you'll see on the right side, that's called Fancy Nancy. That is a great nude, wet color. It's got just a little bit of sparkle, and that would be very on trend to wear Fancy Nancy. You can see though on this gal, she has a bold lip too. So that kind of blurred pop of bright color is a trend that is pretty hot right now. So you know what? Here's the thing. You can do either one and you're going to look great. You are going to be on trend with your bold lip or with your very soft and subtle glossy wet look. Okay, so another thing that is a trend is monochromatic looks, where you have more of like a similar palette on all areas. So that would be like taking a brown color, using it on your eyes, a brown color, trying to find a eyeshadow color here, a brown color on your cheeks, and more of a brown color on your lips. And that's called the monochromatic look. So if you're not into those very, bold colors, then you may be a fan of the monochromatic look. And this could be done very lightly and very natural, or you could go a little bit bolder with it. This is a color called Burnished Bronze, and I put it on with our all over brush. And then you just take your blending brush and you blend it in little circles. And I'm just using one color on my entire area here. You do not always have to do 3 eyeshadow colors. In fact, the trend with the monochromatic look is just one soft color and then keeping it the same. Brown, brown, brown. That's the trend. All right. I think it's kind of fun. It's fun to play with different things and see what you think and how you like them. So another trend that is very popular. Oh, I think I had one of the monochromatic. Let me see if I had her. Yes, so this was Metallic Eyes, but she also has the monochromatic look. So she has her brown lips, her brown cheek, and her brown on her eyes. And one little tip as far as the brown eyes, let me see if I can get myself back up here. We have a wonderful blush. Let me see if I can grab it here, that a lot of people like to use on their eyes as well. It's called Golden Copper. And it's this right here, right? It's going to be good for fall too. This is a really pretty color. You could use it as a cheek color. All right. It's going to give you that little bit more of a brownish tone because it has that coppery look to it. I think this would look really pretty for fall, but it makes a really beautiful eyeshadow too. So you can take Golden Copper and use it on your eyes. Pretty, isn't it? So, I want to tell you about these ideas because it may not ever occur to you to take something like a copper and put it on your cheeks. And certainly it may not occur to you to take a blush and put it on your eyelids. But it looks kind of fun, doesn't it? And it's a really pretty, like orangey, coppery color. So there you go. One other trend that I wanted to share is the metallic eye look. And this is the one that I was just showing you before, but let me show you on her. Okay, so this is where you have like this more shimmery metallic look, and it looks like more golden. And we have liquid eyeshadows that are so much fun to play with. This one is called Light Beam. You've probably seen me use this before, but it is the perfect little pop of metallic color that you can put on the inside of your eyes. You could put it all the way across your eye lids, and I'm just gonna blend in. You could use your finger to kind of just pat it in, or you can use a brush. And I love doing it on the inner corners. It just helps the eyes pop and it gives me like this extra texture to my eyes. So, light beam is a really fun color. It works well for all skin types. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty for summer. And again, you could do it as much or as little as you want. If you want it more intense, a more, bold, shimmery look, you could add more. If you want it lighter, you just put a dot. One little dot will do you. And the other color that's a great one for the same idea is the pink starlight. This one is just a little bit more pink than the first one. So this one has more of a pink tone to it. If you have darker skin tone, you might prefer the pink, or the light beam is going to give you more of that like golden inner corner. And what's really fun is if you're doing that clean girl look and you just want to have a little extra glow, you can take the light beam and use it as a highlighter on top of your cheekbone. Isn't that pretty? And sometimes we put a little bit right in the middle of our forehead, down your nose, and it just gives you like this little bit of shimmer. Sometimes we put it right here and right in here and on your lips even. So that's where you would use the highlight in the middle of your face and on the top of the cheekbones. So all of that is with the light beam. It's going to combine a bunch of different trends that we were talking about. All right, we've talked about a lot of trends. Which ones are your favorites so far? All right, we talked about the glossy lip. We talked about the clean girl look. We talked about the monochromatic look. We talked about the metallic shadow. We talked about the bold look that you can do with your lips and like kind of blur the color. So many different things, right? All right, so I'm going to wrap it up with just maybe one or two more. One thing that I was researching that I think is a fun trend is the kitten eye look. Now, you remember the cat eye trend? All right, that was when people would take this long eyeliner and do this big cat eye. Well, now there's a trend just to do something called the kitten eye. Okay, and what that is it's just a smaller version and it's just come from here, here, and here. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate it and let me show you what it looks like on the model. So she has a kitten eye look. It is just a tiny little wing that's coming out. And this look is actually really good when someone has hooded eyes or maybe closed set eyes because the focus is on the outer corner. So when you do this look, let me see if I can take her off and put just me on there. Okay, I'm going to grab my mirror so I can try to see it better. You can just take our liquid shadow and just do little dashes right along the outside. And then you're going to pull this out about this far and just kind of fill it in so that you can see it enough. And then you're going to do it on the bottom too. And you're going to connect the two together. That will help enlarge the eye when you connect the bottom line and the top line. And this is just a really fun technique that can work for every eye. So that's the basic look of the kitten eye. I mean, you could go back and, make it absolutely perfect, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. And then what I was looking at in this trend was that they said to go back over it with a little bit of powder. So I was looking for my black powder and I can't find it. So I will use a dark brown. You could use the black or you could use the dark brown. And you take a liquid brush like this and you just kind of go over it to smooth it out. But again, you're just keeping it on the outside. But you connect the two and you bring the line down. So that will help to smooth out any unevenness that you have. It's also great for people that say, I'm not good at eyeliner. My hand shakes too much and my eyes get all bumpy and I get all the like little hills and valleys when I'm putting my eyeliner on. Well, with the kitten eye look, you don't have to worry about that because you're only doing it like right here. And you saw the technique that I used with this liquid that's not going to go anywhere. It's just a dash, 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 dash. It's almost like you're doing like little dots on the top and the bottom of your eye. So kind of fun, right? Would you do a kitten eye? Would you do the kitten eye? I think I would. And then the other thing when you're applying your mascara with a kitten eye look is that you would kind of go heavy with the mascara on the outside corner. So you would really add a lot of your length and the definition out here. Oops, I just made a little mistake. But you would put a lot of length out there. And that just emphasizes this outside wing. And again, great for people that have more closed set eyes like I do, because it draws the eyes out and makes them look wider and bigger. So I thought that was a fun trend, the kitten eye look. So, what was your favorite trend that you learned about today? What's your favorite trend to wear if you do any of these? I would love to know. Is there one of the new trends that you would like to try? I think it would be fun for you if you could put it in the comments so I know which trend you would like to do, and talk to your beauty consultant about the products that you would like to try. If you're into like lip gloss and you're like, I want to find a great wet lip gloss so my lips can be on trend, talk to her because guess what? Tomorrow is National Lipstick Day. So we're doing specials on lip products. So if you're watching this, talk to your consultant. She's probably going to let you guys know about some of the specials we're doing for National Lipstick Day. Everybody needs a great lipstick, right? Especially after having the masks on our faces for so long. It's so nice to just be able to show our beautiful lips again. And that wet look, it's really in. Or maybe you want to do that blurred look and you want to have a fun, bold color that just looks like kind of smudgy, like you've been sucking on a juicy summer popsicle. Now, if you are interested in learning more about how to get our products at a great discount, or you're interested in making some money on the side, just selling through your social media or passing out catalogs at work, passing out a website link to friends and family, we want to help you learn more. It is our goal on our team to share with 100 women. So we want to give the information to you so that you can decide if this is something that you would want to try. And I think, why not? Why not get more information so that you can make an educated decision? We have a video that you can watch. It's actually in our Glow and Go Facebook group. It's in the featured post, and it's called Perks of Joining the Team. So you can watch that video and then let your consultant know what you think of it. She's also got other videos with women telling their story. So we've got wonderful resources and tools so that you can make an educated decision if this is something that you might want to try. I'm so glad that I decided to do that 11 years ago. I've earned 7 free cars. It's paid for so many wonderful things for my family, including expensive things that my kids do since they have 4 different sports with 4 different kids and they all need cars and gas and, fun activities that they like to do, plus college educations and travel for our family. So thank you, Mary Kay, for giving me a flexible opportunity to do this. And you never know. It might be something for you too. And just for listening and learning more and getting your feedback, giving your feedback to your consultant will give you a free gloss or lipstick of your choosing just for listening. Okay. So if you want to do that, tell your consultant or put it in the comments. I want that lipstick for listening, and she will be in touch with you about that. So thank you all so much for watching. We would love for you to comment so that we know you were here. I know some of you are on YouTube and some of you are on different Facebook groups, but please comment so we know that you watched, and we'll be hearing more from you soon and talking to you, connecting with you about which trend was your favorite. All right. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.